All right, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited today because we're going to talk about Mr. B.B. King, the king of the blues, and the B.B. box. So let's play some blues. Right, that was a blast playing in that style of Mr. B.B. King. We're going to be in the A blues today. A7, D9, back to the A, E9, D9, and real simple blues, but I'm going to bring you in close and show you how I use this B.B. box. All right, I got you in close. We're going to start right here. The B.B. box is right in here. And then in the key of A, where the anchor point is the A note here. So this is definitely, B.B. King uses a lot of major, and he mixes the major and minor all the time. And you can't talk about B.B. King without talking about vibrato, and it's such a stinging vibrato. It's real heavy, and a pivoting thing, and very aggressive. And some of you might be just learning how to do some vibrato, but this pivot is anybody can do this, I promise you. It might take hours, weeks, even months, but if you do this every day, you will get good at vibrato. It's just, in this case, he does mostly fast vibrato, B.B. King does. Just letting the note, hitting the note aggressively and really just sting it. That's how I describe it. And he hits a lot of notes that way. And just the box itself, he does a lot of pull-offs that way. And that's all major right there, all the major pentatonic of the A. That was minor pentatonic. So they're just right at your fingertips. Those few subtle things will change the sound of what you're playing. That's a minor pentatonic right there, with a major note in there. And he just raking those strings aggressively will get the B.B. King feel. For me, some of his live stuff, he had some aggressive sound like that. He does a lot of cleaner blues also, but I'm really I lean toward the stuff that was a little more overdriven with his guitar. And that is minor pentatonic also. When you go back and forth with the major and minor, just has that awesome blues sound. So using the box right here, and I look at all these as blocks and boxes, and why I chose this lesson is because this is an anchor point for me to play some really aggressive blues. The bends that B.B. King does are half step, whole step, and even step and a half. That gives it that. He didn't do a lot of flashy playing, but he extracted every ounce of juice out of all the notes he played. And it's fun to hear and watch him, and that's why a lot of people call him the King of the Blues. Oh, that was a fast blues at the intro, and even with some slower blues, it works the same. And for me, using this type of box, using it major here, minor here, and major here. It just gives you some places to go when the chord changes come around. And a lot of times B.B. King would stay in this box the whole through the 1, 4, and the 5 chords. He would just bend it farther to get it to sound good and kind of go with the chord that he's passing by. All right, we're going to talk about vibrato one more time here. It's so key to getting it to sound bluesy for one thing, but B.B. King that's what he did all the time. I guess when I hit the note aggressively, but then I back off on my how hard I'm hitting this or holding the guitar basically. And it just takes time. I got to tell you, but it's a really, defines a guitar player how he does his vibrato. Almost everybody's is different, but I love this style. Even playing rock, this kind of vibrato sounds awesome. All right, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to expand on some of these techniques because this was a blast today, and I know it's a lot of information for some of you, but playing the blues, the notes are simple, but the techniques make it. So thanks again for stopping by my channel, and we will talk to you on the next one.